Chosen one, you did not arrive here by accident. You were led here by divine design. This message has found you at the exact moment you needed it most. As you listen to these words, I want you to feel the weight of this moment. You are being called to remember who you truly are. You are being reminded why your path has always felt so different. You are not here by chance. You are here because you have been chosen by God. You are one of the few. One of the rare souls marked with a sacred purpose, walking through a world that rarely understands you. And today, you are about to understand a truth that will unlock a deeper level of your spiritual awakening. Why you, chosen one, cannot be around a lot of people. And why that is not your weakness, but your spiritual protection. You've always known you were different. Deep down, you have always felt it. That stirring in your spirit. That quiet knowing. That small voice whispering, I am not like the others. From a young age, you sensed a disconnect. An invisible barrier between you and the crowd. No matter how hard you tried to blend in, something always kept you apart. You felt the loneliness. The isolation. A spiritual hunger no one around you could satisfy. You may have wondered, is something wrong with me? Why can't I just be like everyone else? But what if I told you this was never a curse? What if I told you this was your calling? You were never meant to disappear in the crowd. You were always destined to rise above it. This message is a key. It is not just information. It is confirmation. The reason you cannot be around a lot of people is not because you are antisocial, cold, or broken. It is because your energy is sacred, and the divine is guarding it. You are divinely appointed. Being a chosen one is not a cute label. It is not a title to boost your ego. It is a divine appointment. Before you were born, the blueprint of your soul was written differently. God fashioned you as a vessel, a messenger, a warrior who stands between the seen and the unseen, the light and the darkness. Many walk this earth blind to the spiritual realm. But you, chosen one, have been given spiritual sight. You sense what others cannot. You feel the energy behind the words. You hear what is not being said. This awareness is a gift and a heavy cross. It separates you from the crowd, but it elevates you above the noise. Your soul was designed to detect storms before they form, to see through lies that others accept, and to stand as a beacon when the winds of confusion begin to howl. While others chase trends, distractions, and shallow thrills, your spirit longs for what is real, what is pure, what is eternal. You've carried invisible weight on your shoulders. That weight is not madness. It is your mantle. You are not ordinary. You never were. You are a spiritual leader in training, whether you've accepted it yet or not. Your path was never meant to be wide, crowded, and easy. It was meant to be narrow, sacred, and intentional. You are the one who will stand in the storm while others run for cover. You are the one who speaks truth when others stay silent out of fear. You were marked to disturb the status quo, to tear down illusions, to awaken those who are ready to rise. And because of that, you cannot live like everyone else. The energetic mismatch with the masses. Now listen closely. There is a reason you feel out of place in crowds. There is a reason certain environments feel heavy on your chest. It's not just anxiety. It is spiritual sensitivity. There is an energetic misalignment between you and the masses. Most people around you are shaped by fear, ego, materialism, and unconscious patterns. Their vibration is conditioned by society, media, trauma, and unhealed wounds. But you, chosen one, have been activated by a higher calling. Your awakening has shifted your entire energetic field. Your frequency is different. It is higher, cleaner, sharper. So when you step into rooms filled with chaos, unresolved pain, gossip, jealousy, and confusion, your spirit feels it all at once. Have you noticed how crowded rooms make you feel suffocated? Certain people leave you drained after just a few minutes? You walk away from gatherings feeling heavy, restless, or sad for no clear reason? That is not your imagination. That is your gift. Your energy and the energy of the masses often clash, like oil and water. They were never meant to mix. Your light exposes what is hidden in others. And not everyone is ready to see themselves clearly. So without realizing it, people may project their insecurities onto you, judge you without cause, feel intimidated by your presence, or quietly exclude you. It feels personal, but it's spiritual. Their spirit recognizes your light, even when their mind doesn't understand it. Those who are ready to awaken are drawn to you. Those who want to stay asleep are disturbed by you. This is why your life has been marked by sudden separations, silent tension, and unexplained jealousy. It is not because you are wrong. It is because you are different. And that difference is divine. Isolation is not punishment. It is protection. Chosen one, hear this. Your isolation is not an accident. It is not rejection. It is protection. The loneliness you felt. The seasons where you walked alone. The doors that closed. The people who left. All of it has been part of a sacred design. Look at the pattern in scripture and history. Moses was called into the wilderness. Elijah hid in caves. Even Jesus withdrew to lonely places to pray. Before the chosen are sent to lead, they are first called away to be refined. The wilderness. The quiet place. The hidden season. This is where God trains His warriors. When you are alone, your soul can finally breathe. The noise fades. The confusion clears. The voice of God grows louder. In isolation, your discernment sharpens. Your vision becomes clearer. Your gifts begin to awaken. Your identity becomes anchored in truth, not opinion. There are things God can only reveal to you in secret. He separated you because some people you wanted to hold on to could not go where you are going. Some would have distracted you. Some would have pulled you backward. Some would have tied your spirit to cycles you were born to break. So in His mercy, God removed them. He closed doors you begged Him to open. He allowed you to sit in seasons that felt empty, so He could fill you with what is eternal. You are in training. You are being fortified. In this hidden place, when no one is clapping, no one watching, no one validating you, that is where you become unshakable. A diamond is formed under pressure in the darkness. So are you. You are not alone in isolation. Heaven is near. The Most High walks with you. Angels surround you. What feels like abandonment is actually advanced protection. Your empathic heart is holy, but it must be guarded. Another reason you cannot be around a lot of people is your empathic sensitivity. You don't just hear words. You feel the weight behind them. You don't just see faces. You sense the pain, the fear, the jealousy, the longing behind the eyes. You walk into a room and feel tension others pretend isn't there. You detect sadness behind a smile. You feel anxiety in the air before anyone speaks. You are tuned to the frequency of human souls. This is not a learned skill. It is a spiritual gift. But like all sacred gifts, it carries a cost. Crowds don't just tire you out. They overload your system. While others laugh, mingle, and move on, you are silently processing layer after layer of emotion and energy, most of which isn't even yours. Without boundaries, you become a sponge. You absorb grief, anger, insecurity, bitterness, and confusion. You walk away feeling heavy and don't know why. People are drawn to you. They vent to you. They pour out their pain to you, sometimes within minutes of meeting you. Why? Because your spirit is safe. Because you carry healing in your presence. But if you are not careful, you start carrying burdens that were never meant to be yours. This is why the divine keeps calling you back into solitude, back into stillness, back into sacred spaces. Alone with God, your spirit can release what it picked up. Your heart can reset. Your energy can be cleansed and restored. Empathy is a powerful tool, but it is also a doorway. If unguarded, it opens you to emotional exhaustion, manipulation by energy vampires, confusion about what you truly feel and who you truly are. So the divine is teaching you to protect your energy, to set spiritual boundaries, to know when to listen and when to step back, when to pour out and when to refill. You are called to love, but not to carry everything. You are called to help, but not to be a dumping ground. Guard your heart, for it is the wellspring of life. Your empathic heart is holy. So heaven has set you apart to keep it safe. Your mission requires laser-focused clarity. Chosen one, your assignment is not casual. You are called to break generational patterns, heal hearts and minds, expose lies, lead others out of spiritual darkness. You cannot fulfill this mission if your mind is crowded, your spirit is drained, and your heart is distracted. Clarity is your compass. The world is loud. Voices pull you in every direction. Trends demand your attention. Distractions disguise themselves as opportunities. If the enemy cannot destroy you, it will try to distract you. Too many conversations. Too many opinions. Too much noise. That is why the divine keeps simplifying your life, pulling you out of drama, closing doors that no longer serve your calling, making you uncomfortable in places you've outgrown. In stillness, you receive strategy. In silence, you hear instruction. In solitude, you see clearly. Think of the great spiritual leaders before you. Moses on the mountain, Elijah in the cave, Jesus in the wilderness and in the garden. They did not receive their clearest instructions in crowds. They received them alone with God. Your path is no different. Your clarity is part of your protection. When your vision is sharp, traps become obvious. When your spirit is aligned, manipulation loses its power. Not every open door is from God. Not every crowd is your community. Not every invitation deserves your yes. You are not here to be everywhere. You are here to be in the right place, at the right time, for the right purpose. Divine timing and holy separation. Now, chosen one, listen carefully. There is a sacred rhythm over your life. A divine timing that does not follow human schedules. You may have wondered, why am I still alone? Why does it feel like my breakthrough is delayed? Why did God remove them right when I needed someone? Because your life is governed by purpose, not pressure. By destiny, not deadlines. Every separation, every delay, every closed door has been part of your preparation. What looked like loss was actually pruning. What felt like delay was actually alignment. Some people were removed because they could not handle the next level of your calling. Some environments had to break away because they would have suffocated your growth. Some connections had to end because they were secretly fighting what God was building in you. Divine timing is rarely comfortable, but it is always perfect. While others rush ahead, forcing outcomes, you are being positioned. God is building depth in you, character in you, wisdom in you. You are not behind. You are being refined. Separation does not mean rejection. It means selection. Heaven has chosen you. And because of that, heaven is protecting you. There will come a time when what is now hidden will be revealed. When the version of you being formed in private will be needed in public. When that time comes, you will not step out needy, desperate, or confused. You will step out grounded, clear, and powerful. You will look back on the season and say, "Now I see. It had to happen this way." Your final reminder. Chosen one, hear this in your spirit. You have been set apart, not cast aside. You have been hidden, not forgotten. Every lonely night, every silent season, every prayer that felt unanswered, all of it has been an investment into who you are becoming. You are not here to blend in. You are here to lead, to heal, to awaken, to transform. Your path is sacred. Your steps are ordered. Your mission is divine. Your energy is protected. Nothing in this world can cancel what God has placed on your life. If this message is speaking to your soul, if you feel that pull in your spirit, I want you to do something bold. Comment 111 down below. Let it be a declaration. The chosen ones are rising. Share this with someone who needs this reminder. Like this video so the message reaches the ones it was meant for. And subscribe and stay connected, because your journey is not over. It is just beginning. You are a light in this world. A spiritual warrior. A chosen one. You were set apart. Because you were set above. Stand tall, chosen one. Your destiny is calling.